Did you know over 70% of Americans kill their first indoor herb garden before it ever sees a sprig of basil on pizza night? Yeah, most of us set up those cute little pots in a dark kitchen corner, then act shocked when they turn into sad little sticks within 2 weeks. If you live in a New York apartment with one north-facing window or a basement ADU in Seattle that gets about 45 minutes of sad winter sun, you are not doomed to flavorless food forever. Organic Food Matters is about to blow the lid off the whole grow herbs indoors myth and show you how to turn that low-light nook into a legit herb factory without grow lights that make your electric bill look like a car payment. I have murdered enough parsley to fill a compost bin the size of Texas, so trust me when I say these fixes actually work. Here are 5 secrets that most people get wrong about low-light organic herbs and why your cilantro keeps ghosting you after day 6. First secret: light is not just light. People think if they can see their hand in the room, the plant is fine. Nah, your eyeballs are liars. Herbs measure light in something called DLI, and most kitchens are running on fumes. The fix is not to buy a $1,000 sun lamp. It is to pick herbs that actually evolved to chill under a forest canopy. Big box stores push basil and rosemary because they look sexy on the shelf. Those plants want full-on California beach day sun. You bring them into your cave-like apartment in Chicago and wonder why they dip. Swap them for the real ones. We are talking organic mint, parsley, chives, lemon balm, and Vietnamese coriander. These guys grew up in dappled shade and think your north window is basically Miami. I grew a jungle of mint 3 feet from a frosted bathroom window in Portland, and that thing tried to take over my shower. The USDA even lists mint and chives as shade tolerant. So stop forcing sun worshippers into the dark and blaming yourself when they flop. Second secret: overwatering is the silent killer, and everyone does it. Americans love to love things to death. We see dry topsoil and panic like it is a houseplant emergency broadcast. In low light, your herb is basically in slow motion. It is not drinking fast because it is not photosynthesizing fast. You drench it every other day and the roots start rotting like leftover guac in the back of the fridge. The trick is to go full grandma mode. Stick your finger in 2 knuckles deep. If you feel any cool dampness at all, back away from the watering can. For organic setups, use a gritty mix. I do half organic potting soil, half perlite, with a handful of worm castings. It drains fast and keeps roots breathing. My buddy in Boston killed 6 basil plants before he switched to this mix for parsley. Now he has so much, he is forcing it on neighbors like it is zucchini in August. Low light means low water. Write that on your fridge. Third secret: people treat fertilizer like hot sauce. A little is good, so a lot must be better. Wrong again, fam. In low light, your herbs are not pushing out new growth every day. Pump them with fish emulsion every week, and you get leggy weak stems that taste like grass clippings. Worse, you attract fungus gnats, which are the fruit flies of the plant world and will have you questioning all your life choices at 2 a.m. For organic low-light herbs, you feed lightly, and only when they are actively growing. I use a diluted compost tea once a month in spring and summer, and then I basically ignore them all winter. My chives in a Milwaukee kitchen window have been in the same pot for 3 years. They get a top dress of worm castings on tax day, and that is it. They are thicker than a Midwest accent and taste like oniony heaven. Stop juicing your plants. They are not bodybuilders. Fourth secret: airflow is the thing nobody talks about. We seal our homes up tight in the United States because heating and AC costs more than a used car. That means stagnant air just sits around your herbs like a bad roommate. In the wild wind, keeps mildew and pests in check. In your apartment, mildew throws a party on your lemon balm. You do not need a tornado Just crack a window when you can, or run a tiny USB fan on low for a couple hours a day. I keep one by my herb shelf in my Denver place, and it looks ridiculous, but my plants have not had powdery mildew since 2023. Your herbs want to feel a breeze like they are on a front porch in Georgia. Give them that, and they stop acting like drama queens. Fifth secret, harvesting is not optional. Americans treat herbs like museum pieces. Oh, it looks so pretty, I do not want to ruin it. Then it gets tall, floppy, and dies because you never pinched it. Low-light herbs get leggy fast if you do not train them. Snip them early and often. With mint and lemon balm, take the top third every time it gets 6 inches tall. With chives, give it a haircut down to 2 inches and watch it bounce back like it owes you money. The more you cut organic herbs, the bushier they get and the more flavor they pack. I harvest my parsley every Taco Tuesday, and it is thicker than ever. If you let it go, it decides to flower, go to seed, and peace out. You are not running a botanical garden. You are running a salsa bar. Let me make this real with a relatable analogy. Growing sun herbs in low light is like adopting a husky in Phoenix and then getting mad when it is miserable. That dog was bred to pull sleds in Alaska. It does not want to jog with you at noon in July. Basil and rosemary are your huskies. They want Arizona sun on a rooftop in Tempe. Mint parsley and chives are your chihuahuas. They are totally fine chilling in your lap in a dim Detroit apartment watching Netflix. Pick the right pet for your climate. Pick the right herb for your light. Stop setting yourself up for failure and then blaming your thumb for not being green enough. Now here's the personal stake. I am not some homesteader with 10 acres in Vermont. I live in a 600 square foot place where the only natural light comes from a single window that faces a brick wall. For years, I bought those sad organic herb kits from Trader Joe and Whole Foods. They died so fast, I thought the USDA was punking me. Then I switched to shade-tolerant varieties, stopped drowning them, and actually used them. Game changer. Last winter, when grocery prices were doing their best roller coaster impression, I had fresh, organic parsley, chives, and mint all season. Made taboulet in January, made mojitos in February while it was snowing in Minneapolis. My friends thought I was a wizard. I was not. I just stopped fighting my environment. So here is the full rundown for your low-light organic herb setup. Pick the right players, mint for tea and desserts. It will grow under your couch if you let it. Chives for eggs, baked potatoes, and anything that needs a little zip. They laugh at low-light parsley flat or curly for chimichurri soups and basically everything. It is slower but steady. Lemon balm for calming tea that makes you feel like you are in a spa in Sedona. Vietnamese coriander if you want cilantro flavor without the plant bolting the second it gets warm. All of these can be found at local nurseries or online as certified organic starts. Skip the seeds if you're new. Seeds need more light to get going and you want to win right away. Pot them up and breathe the ball. Shebel terracotta with that gritty mix I mentioned. Bottom water them. That means set the pot in a dish of water for 20 minutes and let the roots drink what they need. Top watering in low light is how you get mold. Feed them like they're on a diet, not a bulk. Give them a breeze, and for the love of everything holy, harvest them. If you do that, you will have a jungle in the exact spot where you used to kill succulents. People in the United States waste billions every year on dead herbs and sad produce because the garden industry keeps selling us a dream that only works if you live in San Diego with a south-facing yard. You do not need that. You need to work with what you have. Your dim apartment is not a plant prison. It is a microclimate. Use it. Before you go, let me hit you with one more truth. The freshest organic herb is the one you just cut 10 seconds ago. The stuff in the plastic clamshell at the store was cut a week ago in Mexico and trucked 2,000 miles to your Kroger. It lost half its flavor in the truck. Your little chive pot on the windowsill beats that every single time on taste, nutrition, and swagger. You are not just growing herbs. You are taking back flavor from a food system that thinks you will not notice. So now, I gotta ask, and I want the real tea from you guys. Which camp are you in? Are you team I will keep trying to grow basil in my basement and hope it works this time? Or team I am switching to mint and chives and actually eating what I grow? Drop your take below and tell me the dumbest way you have killed an herb. I promise you cannot beat my story about the time I tried to grow rosemary in a closet with a desk lamp. Let the debate start.